Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the charge. Tune into the Market Beast edition. Fellow compadre speaking. Quick request on the PUBM instrument. We actually have 4 parts, kind of a fractal that has played out in the past. I want to show you that the market is potentially up against the same fractal that has played out in the past, and we could be up against another explosive move in this market. So yeah, welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only go over price action, so thanks for joining us here. Let's not waste time, guys. Let's dive right into what I found in this chart. I think you're gonna love it. So let's dive into it here, shall we? All right. So today's June 13th, 2021, and the previous close of the PUBM is the instrument, PubMatic, I think it is, Inc. It's $35.24. It's slightly positive, approximately 7.9% for the day. Okay. All right, welcome back, everyone. ASMR Interesting Analysis. Here it is, guys. I think you're going to love it. Here it is. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks a little complicated, but it's very simple, okay? Now, the 3 parts of this fractal is the first part is the Wing, okay? The second part is the actual breakout, number 2. The third part represents 41 days of the price action going up, okay? And then, of course, the fourth part is the market reaching its target, okay? Very, very simple, okay? So I think that the market may be doing the same thing that it did in the past, although it had a really nice close, and it doesn't look like the market wants to actually retrace, because in order for it to make a Wing pattern, it would actually have to retrace from the current level. So if you did send the request, thank you. And if you're not interested in like chasing markets, which I don't really like buying into markets after they've gone up, but if you are patient, or if I were patient, this is what I would do. I would actually wait for a retracement. So the one level that will leave this video out, understanding that if the market does retrace, if it stays above one level, it'll be right there at about $29.76. The closer it got to that level, the more I would anticipate in actually entering this market, assuming that the market is going to create some sort of Wing pattern. And then, of course, we'd have to wait for the breakout. Okay. So that would be how I would play this market. The $43 just simply represents the previous level of support for the conservative players who are just curious in how I would play this market. So from the current level up to $43 would be a 24% increase in the price. I think they have options. I'm not sure. So again, I'm going to leave this on the chart. This would be pretty interesting to see if this is actually going to play out. But again, if the market continues higher, if you're watching this and the market is at like, I don't know, $40, $30, then yeah, this whole thing is actually null and void. We just cross everything out. It's null and void, guys, because again, we need some sort of retracement in order for the market to have that kind of rubber band effect, right? Before it actually slingshots to the upside, so to speak. So yeah, I'll leave it on the chart and see how this plays out. But hopefully we're all clear in terms of the fractal that played out in the past, and also the $85 target. The way that I was able to get this $85 target was I just simply measured the breakout from the first example, number 2 here, and I measured it to the actual target. It represents like 127%, I think it was. Something like that. And then I actually measured, I kind of speculatively said that it would break out near the $38 level, right? So I just simply took a measurement. It's approximate, guys. If it's not like, if it's off a little bit, that's fine. But that's how I was able to get the $85 target. You see that? 127% to the upside is at $85. And that would actually be somewhat necessary, because if we actually erase everything, if you look at everything, it started back in December 2020. In order for everything to kind of stay in line with the trend, because believe it or not, the trend is actually pretty much intact, because it made a highest point at about $76, right? And then it has retraced ever since, obviously. But as of recently here, it actually made a lower high in the overall market, $27, when the lowest level is at near the $23. So assuming that there isn't any more downwards pressure that would exceed the lowest previous level here, that's currently at, let's see here, at about $27, then yeah, the overall projection of the trend is still intact, okay? Which means it will have the opportunity to make a new high, since it just made a higher low, if that makes sense, okay? So like this lowest point here, and then you got a higher low here, then the market would simply need to make a higher high. Really simple, actually, okay? So let's see if I can put that back on the chart. Yeah, we'll leave it there. And hopefully this is enough information for you. If you sent the request, thank you. Please understand just that one level as a retracement, 2976. That's all I have for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Leave an appropriate thumb just below the video if you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can push this video out to the investors and let them know that I'm seeing some interesting fractal playing out here potentially. Also, if you're new, before you go, we covered the alternative markets, Bitcoin, altcoins. Kindly subscribe with us, hit the bell, and we'll send you that information when it is available. Once again, thanks for listening until the end, guys. Huge support. Execute your strategies in the market, please. We'll talk soon, and bye for now.